Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Myst IV Revelation. Last time out, we completed Haven, we went back to Tamana, read a whole bunch of audiobooks, fixed the crystal viewer, spent some great time looking at various vistas, let's say, Inspire, Haven, Rhyme, and Syberia. And we've got this code, which we don't know what we're going to do with. So we might... it's actually morning there, just after 1 a.m. Wow, well, thank you very much for the commitment and staying up to watch so late in the evening. I hope you have a great evening. Now we've got this code. Oh, Sean R. Kiss Your One is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. Thank you very much for the follow. We've got this code from Spire. We don't know where we're going to put that code, so we are going to be starting this episode a little bit stuck. Hopefully not stuck for too long. Before we get into the gameplay proper, minor announcement from me, but we now have a store. I went and set up an Etsy store. So me and Souffle, who is the artist who has been, collaborating with me for a long time on this channel, making all of the emotes and so forth. We've put some designs up on the Etsy. Yes, on Etsy. We now have some designs up on Etsy. So the command for that is not March, it's merch. And the alias you set this command to be of store does not exist. Oh, what? Hang on, what? Store? Ah, shoot. Do you know what? They do say that like 50% of the work you have to do at 50% of the work you have to do at streaming is just debugging technical issues, right? Well, hopefully Nightbot will play the automated message later. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, it'll be in the video description anyway, or it's also on the Discord. But I managed to find a decent partner who did some ethically sourced cotton, 100% organic, vegan, and oh my god, it's so soft. It really is. It's so soft. I love it so much. This is also one of those, so if you need a reminder that things are explained in the journal, that's also available on a t-shirt as well. But yeah, I mean, the price point is quite high, but as I say, it's totally ethical, and totally ethical, organic, and vegan. So, there we go. Check it out if you like it. Well, thank you very much, Spiper, thank you very much. I am already at this point in the game. You honestly didn't recognise the location until you looked at the window with the water pool. Yes, well, so this is where we were when we got bot raided in the last episode. So we had to close it down pretty quick. But we're here now. And let's make a start. Okay, let's make a start. So, we're back on Syberia. We have this room, which was a hidden room, and so this seems to be a pretty reasonable place to start. We have this window, which clearly isn't coincidence that you can look out on this, and a wheel, which we can only turn to the left. Okay, no, we can. Oh, okay, right. So we can close that sluice. Okay. But yeah, no, I was working for a long time. So the store, this merch store, has been sort of in progress for a long while, because it's taken a long time to find a sensible way to do it. Like, initially I was thinking, oh, I could just put some stuff up on Redbubble or something, because that's like a really cheap option and whatever. But like actually finding some print-on-demand sellers that actually care about things like eco, sustainability, and so forth was actually a real challenge. And then getting it all hooked up on Etsy on the back end, yeah, it's definitely like, I tell you what, like all of the people on TikTok that say, oh yeah, drop shipping as a side hustle. Yeah, just do drop shipping as a side hustle. It really is not a side hustle. It's a lot of work to set it up. It really is. Oh, you believe we turned the wheel previously? Oh, do you know what? We might well have turned the wheel We have been here before, but we were here before like a month ago. So thank you for that reminder, Spiper. That probably helps us a lot in not having to backtrack to our previous recordings. Just out of curiosity, since you never caught the previous streams, what was your experience with Spire? In my case, you dislike the aesthetic so much. I think your brain purposefully removes the information from your memory to avoid the trauma. It's a challenge every time I go through it. The music, amazing, right? Love the cello work for sure. The puzzles, I thought the puzzles were pretty nice actually. Like it's not quite like the chair puzzle. I'm gonna fall it. Judging by my YouTube comment section, it seems really 50-50 in terms of is the chair a good puzzle or a hated puzzle? And I'm going to fall on the side of good puzzle, I think, because it's kind of got that similar sort of vibe as the fire marbles or animal puzzles, where you have to pay a lot of attention to the environment. It's a little bit fiddly in the execution because you've got to be like super accurate with your dials. I mean, it's pretty forgiving on the dials, I suppose. This thing clearly slides. Look, there's clearly a sliding scratch there. And why does the architrave here need teeth on it like it's a big gear? Blah. So yeah, overall I quite like Spire. The aesthetic reminded me a lot of Captar on in Abduction, which I'm sure is deliberate, although obviously Abduction is Cyan, whereas this is the other company, whose name I forget initially. One of these has got to be a trick bolt, right? One of these has got to be a trick. We got Blazing Fernie, welcome. You'd take the chair puzzle over the Mangrees any day. I would agree, yeah. The Mangrees, I dislike the Mangrees puzzle primarily because when you make a mistake, it's there's no undo. You've got to then circle back round to be able to like make another attempt, and so it makes the execution quite fiddly. Okay. So we've opened the sluice. Wait, if we've opened it, what does that mean in terms of the water that can come in or out of here? If we've opened the sluice... Aha! Well, maybe. If we've opened a sluice, if we go back to our amazing diagram over here, can we redirect the water? Is this question mark here, right? This water goes under the drawbridge. Is that feeding? Because we can direct that water. It's about as good a plan as anything when we don't know what we're doing. The chair is so detail-oriented with seeing the holes in the rings to show which ones you do first and all. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to fall on the side of good puzzle. So obviously we didn't quite get the pentagon, hexagon, circle without some mild hinting from the chat. But yeah, I mean, Cirrus is definitely taking a leaf out of his grandfather's book in terms of how to construct an awesome looking chair. Now, of course, Gen and Cirrus and Akanar never met. Never met. Probably, unless that's going to be revealed in Myst V bonus revelations. You know? Right, just have a quick reminder of like where exactly we're trying to get this water to go. So we need the water to go from here down to this machine, then it's going to come back up through here. Yes? We still haven't worked out what these spirits are for. You think it's the sliding controls to set the power levels? Makes no sense to try and how to figure it out. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit fiddly, the controls on that. Do you know what? You're right, actually. Akanar did construct himself a throne, didn't he? Okay. Now, what do we need? Ah, right. Okay, no, that's already going the correct direction, yes? Yes, yes, yes. That's already flowing the correct direction. That's fine. So now we need to get down to this machine over here. Yep, we've got another wind spirit there. I feel like we've definitely got to make a logical leap on where these spirits are going at some point, right? Okay, so we need to... remind me, how does this work again? It is... Yes, 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 yes. We need to move the cart in and then get it engaged into the right cog. So I think we need this all the way over to the other side. Yep. And then we move you back. So how's everyone's week been? You know, because we stream on Sundays and Mondays, it's like an entire week passes before we all talk to each other. Bonk. And again, please. Great. So now we have water passing this way. Out of the two, Akanar always seemed like more like the honest victim in the first game, but at the same time not trustworthy due to obvious insanity due to his prison. I don't know, like, some of the stuff you find in various... some of the stuff you find around the various environments kind of lead me to believe that Akanar was not exactly the nicest person before his imprisonment. Oh, hang on, wait. Have we taken a wrong turn? We have totally taken a wrong turn. We've totally taken a wrong turn here. So, tomorrow evening we're also going to be playing some Myst IV. And then in a week's time on Monday, we're going to be playing something new. So, a developer of a new game reached out to me and asked if I would like to play it on stream for, you know, well, not for anything. It's not a sponsored stream or anything. It's just like, hey, here's our new game, can you check it out, and if you like it, would you like to play it? And yeah, kind of checked it out and looks pretty good, so that's what we're going to play, and I think that's really awesome. So it's the second time a developer has reached out to me asking if we want to play a game on stream. The first one, unfortunately, I tried it out and it wasn't really quite a suitable game for the vibe of the channel. But this one looks like it might be kind of interesting. So that's going to be a week on Monday. If you want to have a go at that game before we stream it, because it is going to be a puzzle-heavy game, it's going to be called The Night is Grey. And I've been reassured that it's not too scary. I've been reassured that it's not too scary. But, so if you want to check that out before we play it on stream, that's what it's called. It's going to be called The Night is Grey. Obviously, I have no idea if it's any good. So, we'll see. Redirecting that water in this direction did not really do very much there. Right, okay. This is the building that Cirrus and Achenar were tunnelling underneath to get into. I don't think the puzzle's going to have much to do with the bathysphere, because you've got to fiddle around with the bathysphere to get the secret door to unlock to begin with. Unless... No, yeah, I don't really see that. Don't really see that. It's weird, right? Because you've got cogs here, which sort of look like they're not connected to very much. Opening up that hatch made some water drain out a month ago. The sluice at the bottom. Right, okay. But we have fiddled around with the bathysphere since then, though. Hang on, let me just quickly check this then. Wait, the handle is like, it's just there, right. Oh, hang on. Ooh, hang on, wait. Could we do this before? Or we might have literally just missed that handle before. Well, hang on. If the water's drained... No, we can't open the door right now. Maybe we just missed this handle before. Okay, we need to do some fiddling. We need to do some fiddling with some options here. So the door has stayed open now. Ah, this door is staying open. I don't think this door was staying open before. I'm not sure if that really gets me very much, though. That lantern is sus, isn't it? You want to ask if I did something, but at the same time, if you didn't, then you... if I hadn't, then you'd be spoiling. And Blazing Fernie, I think I know what you're talking about. No, he hasn't. But that's assuming that I'm thinking what you're thinking. Well, we get no help from the... Oh, hang on. That's now locked in. Oh, no, no, it's not. So we can gradually drain all the water out of here by doing this, but that's not really terribly useful. Oh, you can't grab that unless the door is closed. Spawn Sim, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great Sunday so far, / Saturday evening, depending on your time zone. Talk through what I just did, step by step. Well, what I did was, I dropped the bathysphere down, closed the door, brought it back up, and then opened the door, and the water drained out of it. Now, I mean, obviously, we can also drop the bathysphere down with the door closed. Yeah. No. Yeah, it just kind of pulled straight out of it. Yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't really achieve very much. No, but that's just how we opened the secret door earlier. These controls really look like they should do something, right? Oh, you mean if we literally just grab a bathysphere full of water and just don't release it, would that lower would that lower the pool even further? I suppose it might. Like, not by very much, to be honest, because this is not exactly a huge volume of water. Come on. I mean, if you consider the volume of the reservoir versus the volume of the sphere. Everett Topanga in the chat. For some reason, you're awake. How is Serenia? Oh, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. I think... so we're not making great progress on this puzzle in here. The other area that I think kind of warrants a little bit of more contemplating about is the area underneath the other sluice, the one that you require the Haven knowledge to be able to get to. I think it's inside this statue here. Because we haven't solved that puzzle either. Yeah, okay. Let's think about this one a little bit more. Because I'm not really sure what to do with that door. Really seems to have... oh, we can't go down there right now because it's full of water. Right, okay. I wonder what happens if we get it to go the other way. Oh, can we zip there, actually? Because that's actually a little bit of a long walk round. That'll get us there closer. Yeah, so the three really big unanswered threads, right, is we've got these guys vibing here, right? And I'm pretty sure that these guys are related to the water spirit, the fire spirit, the wind spirit. Yeah. And we've got an entire labyrinth of spirits. Now, we've tried visiting only one kind of spirit at a time. Incidentally, do you know what I've just noticed on my overlay where it says thank you to our top gifters? That's clearly incorrect because Kemtotic is not listed on there and he's gifted at least like 3 gifts, I think. So yeah, not sure. I'm pretty sure Justy303 is given more than 1 sub as well. So that's another thing I need to go and check into. But yeah, so no, those guys in the temple have told me nothing. Told me nothing. So I assume I have to go and visit their respective spirits in a particular order. And the fact that there are paths which enable you to do the spirits in basically any order makes me think that this is some kind of giant combination lock. The second big path we have is that building that we were just in and how we get to the bottom of it, because Cirrus and Akanar have told us in so many words that yes, they are going to try and tunnel underneath it. And then we have got this room under here, which floods or drains based on this mechanism. This mechanism only being able to be activated with the knowledge that you acquire from Haven. Right? So if I drain that one... Now, interestingly enough, you know, we've not charted where that water goes. So I don't know if that water... Because it is flowing in roughly the correct direction to be related to the bathysphere puzzle. But we'll have a think about that in a minute. But yeah, if we drain this one here... We've got this room, and this room I would say is our third thread that we have open, let's say. So, we've got a thing that can cast light. But again, like memory necklace, unhelpful in this regard. Now this is, now we're missing the thing. Achenar already stole it, right? For what it's worth, you have a top 3 most morally indefensible events in the Myst canon. One is coming up relatively soon. You'll be curious to see what I think of it. Oh, amazing. What were the other 2? Or are the other 2 already, or are the other 2 also yet to come? So we can move this from either side, which is kind of interesting. So I wonder, do we need to nab the thing back off Achenar before we can do anything in this room? That would be strange. Is there an audio cue here? When I move it, does you get the trumpet? No. I think it's just coincidence. It just happened 3 times at the same time. It looks like you can look through the holes. It looks like you should be able to look through the holes, but it doesn't appear like you can look through the holes. So, yeah. Not sure what to tell you on that front. Now, of course, this whole room will fill with water. So if you fill this with water, you can't do anything with it. I mean, if you try and point it... I mean, the fact that the big stone in the middle is missing, you know, could be relevant. Number 1, that part on Haven where you can only look behind the painting if you zoom out. Morally indefensible. Totally agree. That's funny. Ah, Nightbot doing its best right there. The alias you set this command to be of, exclamation shop, does not exist. Brilliant. Oh dear. I only set it up last night, so like... I don't know. Oh, okay. Something in Uru, apparently morally... I would be kind of amazed if your top 3 most morally indefensible things were all things that were yet to come. Like, how unhinged does this series really become? You know, it's like, oh man, Myst V, the sequel to Uru, wild. Everyone's just doing like all kinds of nonsense. This thing here really does not look like it's doing very much with regards to like the flow of the water at all, to be honest, does it? Now, the opening position of this device was with the water flowing to the left, right? So flowing it to the left, I think, is not going to make progress on the bathysphere puzzle. Be worth having a quick look just to make sure, but I don't think it would be unusual for a puzzle to start in the state where it helps you with a second puzzle. It's not a coincidence that all three are towards the end, in your opinion. Oh, wow. Speaking of morally indefensible things, I had a weird thought. I'll tell you exactly what I mean without spoiling it. The one bridge requires Yankee engineering to get past it. No power or lock. Just think like a caveman. Nigh into criminal in any game with Myst in its title. Right, fair enough. Oh, do you know what? We might be close to hint o'clock. We might be close to hint o'clock. What's our hint counter up to at the moment on this? How many hints have we taken so far in Myst IV? I think it's been a couple, hasn't it? Myst IV has definitely been harder than Myst III, for sure. I think Myst III, we mostly got through the whole thing without a hint, right? Like, the last bit on... the last bit was... We definitely took a hint in the last age, didn't we? In Savidro's home world. No, that's not what you have in mind. Your criteria is the designers are using the game to promote a moral message that I find really improper. Yeah, no, that's what I thought you meant, Everett, to be honest, rather than critique on puzzle game design. Like, I'm sure you can absolutely construct two lists, to be fair. Like, because... Oh, I mean, what do I think has been the most questionable puzzle so far in the whole series? I think I would probably, like, Clock Tower puzzle has to be up there. Like, introducing long click as the solution, where no mechanic in the game up to that point has ever used a long click for anything, with no hint. Like, although it's pretty sacrilege, I think, to criticize Myst I on anything. If we're talking puzzle game design in general, I suppose I've probably got to bang the accessibility drum a little bit, in that puzzles which require you to notice an audio cue with no other hint to them, kind of questionable nowadays. But you've got to give the games credit for being games of their time. But I would certainly like to see, for example, the fire marble puzzle in Riven needs to have some kind of colorblind correction to it, probably, to make sure that everyone can actually solve that puzzle. What other puzzles do I think are design questionable? Not many. I mean, like, the series has been just an absolute powerhouse of consistently good design, to be honest. I mean, the misses in terms of the design of the puzzles are pretty rare, in my opinion. Myst III was pretty consistently good throughout. I mean, Riven's just great throughout. Yeah. Hard to say. I think I'd probably say Clock Tower. What do you guys reckon? Clock Tower puzzle got you too, and you'd even seen a playthrough of Myst. Oh dear. The 221 answer was only discovered by accident, or else because you asked someone. Yeah. Not a hint. I played this years ago, but don't remember anything. But what about systematically mapping out all the possible states of water throughout the age, the way we mapped out the path? I mean, we sort of implicitly have it. I mean, trying to map it to this map might yield something as well, I suppose. But yeah, so we can make the water go left or right, or neither, maybe, here. Suppose you took an age, then altered the age to make the whole planet blow up or something. Then you tried to add a new planet in its place. Could you have be said to have created the world, even assuming newly written ages exist? Oh dear, oh dear. Well, do you know what? I mean, you know, I'm firmly in the camp of, I think Gen and the writers of the Denis Guild of Writers were correct. I think, I mean, I know it disagrees with Rawa, right? But like, the logical outcome does seem to be that Gen is correct in the creation of these worlds being a thing, right? Because like, where do you draw the line between, okay, I can create an island, it's like, okay, well, I can create a giant knife in the ground without, like, I don't know. At what point does creation of arbitrary objects within your age count, you know? But I don't know. I mean, I say I firmly believe. I don't really firmly believe that. I mean, obviously, like, the creators have stated their canon in a pretty clear fashion. I just point out that, like, some of the things we observe in the game don't quite add up with that. The compass sounds in Myst were used in 2 ages. In the mechanic age, they had it in the fortress rotation simulator when rotating the fortress itself. Then using them on the tram from the Selentic age should have been easy, but people often wanted to do a rocket ship before a gear. That would be too much micro modification to sustain the link, I think. Yeah, I mean, my point on the audio cues, though, Sean, is that you need to have an accessibility option for it. So you need to be able to visually see what the audio cue is trying to tell you. You don't necessarily need that to be a visual clue that says go south, but it needs to be some kind of visual. There needs to be an accessibility option to give you visual feedback when the audio is trying to tell you something. 10 months. And I've still not solved this mystery. Oh well. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. One last thing. We're going to do one last thing. Right? And the one last thing we're going to do before we go to hint o'clock, because realistically, it's like 10:05 and we've not done anything this episode. We've not done anything. How am I doing? How am I doing? We're stuck. We're stuck. The notification message was totally accurate. This is the glue factory. Okay. We are going to listen to what the sisters in Serenia have been telling us and see if that points us in anything. Otherwise, I think it's hint o'clock.
You're searching for Yisha. I fear she may be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But we have not seen her since we gave her the necklace 2 weeks ago.
Fine.
I will gather my sisters to help find her. In the meantime, you should consult the memory chamber. She always knows more about what's going on in this land than we do. Follow the ceremonial alley to her doors and see what insight she has to provide.
Fine. Well, we've been to the memory chamber and we got jump scared by a couple of things, but are there insights that we did not pay enough attention to? Wait. Oh, no. We do that by zooming on this.
Yisha used to come here every morning when she stayed with us and spend hours feeding these butterflies. I think she appreciated them more than anyone else in her family, including Cirrus and Akinar. I wasn't a protector when the brothers lived here, but I gather they were more interested in the memory chamber and our funeral rites.
Okay. Rewind.
As if death were something to be feared.
Rewind. Is that a hint? The butterflies lead us somewhere?
Yisha used to come here every morning when she stayed with us.
It's a pretty obtuse
and
one.
spend hours feeding these butterflies. I think she appreciated them more than anyone else in her family, including Cirrus and Akinar.
I don't know. That would be pretty out there. Everett's thinking of two puzzles that might win the prize for worst design. Both of them are in upcoming games. Awesome. Sean says, what irritated me about the rocket ship was trying to input the keyboard sounds into the sliders. They could have placed the notes on the sliders as you moved them so that you knew where you had them. Then a player who was tone deaf could look up the notes on a keyboard to bypass that issue. Fair, yes. I actually managed to get that achievement, though. Like, I got the perfect pitch achievement for solving that puzzle correctly first time. I was like, ah, nice. just a tiny humble brag there.
In Serenia, the memory chamber stores our memories so that future generations can still visit us and dream.
Huh?
Empty globes for storing our memories are formed underwater, and we gather them using the harvester. So if I'm unable to fix it, I must see how bad the damage is. Oh, I was supposed to tell you, a few of my sisters have gathered in the Hall of Spirits to dream.
Which is the guys hanging out with the incense.
You might be able to learn more about what happened to Yisha.
Go there after they've awakened. Go there after they've awakened. But all they're doing is sitting there. Right? Now the first sister told us, go along the ceremonial alley. Do you know what? They all have this statue as well. This statue's sus.
Well, this is the most unique funeral I've ever attended.
This is important. I want to see if the ceremony is somehow influencing the transfer.
Mm-hmm. Fine, we're not getting anything out of that. Okay, let's go to the broken harvester. Oh, we've got someone new.
Not sure how we'll be able to repair it. Maybe there's an older harvester near the memory chamber my ancestor used many years ago. We had to abandon that chamber because it was getting old.
Mm-hmm.
The pollens inside the chamber can get deadly when that happens. Maybe we could take parts and use them to fix this one.
Entirely possible. She just disappeared behind the barrel. Okay. There's no path back there.
Use their harvester? Are you crazy? What if somebody notices?
You think you can hold your breath long enough? Go right ahead. But we can't begin the tests without at least a few empty memory globes, which only grow down there.
Fine. But you're stealing the filled ones if we need them.
Okay, so that was a new memory. But we kind of already knew that they were...
There's an older harvester near the memory chamber my ancestor used many years ago. We had to abandon that chamber because it was getting old. The pollens inside a chamber can get deadly when that happens.
Fine. Oh, hello. You're back. No. She's just kind of looking at something. I think she might be on a loop. Yeah, okay. Right. And then there were a couple of memories that we touched in here. Did these give us any hint? Bonk, bonk. Okay, so Yisha's somewhere. That's probably inside the old memory chamber. Like, it's a large round room. Ah, Cirrus. You're such a bad dude. Oh, that's the same one. Huh. They're all the same one. Oh, no. No, no. They're just rotating between those two memories. Fine. Okay. So, Everett's thinking of two puzzles. Oh, no. Sorry, wait. Hang on yet. Oh, we already read that. We already chatted about that. Correct solution. Detach the harvester in the old location. Place it here. Well, yeah. Might be. Atreus should have tried that with his graviton age, since it annihilated anyway. Does Pist's ability to cast John Goodman make this acting even more embarrassing? Nah, it's fine. Hello. Bonk bonk. Can't really do anything with this plant. Now they very specifically said visit the memory chamber, but every time we lay down on top of that thing, oh, we can look at this though.
Wow. You really think it's memories that make them shine so vividly like that?
Goodness, brother. You're starting to sound like father already. Who cares how vividly they shine? Just as long as they do what we need.
Right. I bet your glow will turn out ugly as sin.
And if we go up here, we don't, like, we can lay on the table but nothing happens. Like, we just have a little rest. A little rest. Okay. Yeah. I think we're at hint o'clock, guys. I think we're at hint o'clock. I'm not sure how these conversations fit together. Oh, Star Shadow X2 in the chat. Hello. Have I seen where the horn is? No. I don't think we've seen a horn, have we? Yeah. Okay. Discuss amongst yourselves in whisper what the hint's gonna be. But yeah, I think it's hint o'clock. I think we need a little hint. I think these guys need to speak to me. In my view, you're doing fine. Okay, thank you. It's an excellent vote of confidence, Everett. Thank you very much. Oh. Is it explained in a journal? Is it explained in the journal? Oh, whoa, we've got someone new here. Hello.
There you are. My sisters say you are a friend. But if that is true, why does everything fall apart when you are here? Lifestone is missing. Someone diverted the water course and took it out of the road chamber.
Oh,
You are a stranger here. You cannot begin to imagine the threat this poses to my people. The memory chamber needs that stone to survive. It nourishes her, keeps her strong and healthy, so she can collect our memories after we die.
Okay.
Without it, we may never see our loved ones again. I must alert the village. There are more stones in the southern hills, but it takes time to find them.
There are more stones in the southern hills.
If you truly are a friend,
Yes!
you will go to the Hall of Spirits and alert my sisters.
Been there several times.
Although, if they're still traveling in dream, they may already know.
Okay. Is the puzzle talk to the people in the right order? It might be. It might be. We're going Syberia for this puzzle, maybe. To be honest, right, if you're going to be blaming if you're going to be blaming anyone for anything here, it's Atris. It's always Atris. Well, this is new. Why is this flashing? Oh, hello.
Do not be afraid. My sisters and I can speak with you now. Anya told us you needed help. So while you were exploring this physical manifestation of Syberia, we decided to travel her mirror realm. A world in which our ancestors have great power, and which we call Dream.
Oh, so it's not actually a dream, it's like a
Yes,
physical
the
plane of
ancestors show us
existence.
what happened to Yisha, but the things they revealed did not make any sense. We think it's because the message is intended for you.
Alright.
This disturbed us, for it means
Ooh.
you must travel to Dream, something which you must never do without a spirit guide. Normally, finding the guide best suited to your true nature
Is a spirit guide a bit like a power
takes
animal?
time. But we have decided to help by examining the weave of your past actions. Please, place your hand on the clock.
Oh, are you about to pass righteous
Know
judgment?
which guide you must seek.
Depends. What was the canonical ending of Myst 3 again? Was it the one where we just left Savidro on his own forever? Alright, what do we got to do? Hammer ending is best ending. Oh, is it going to give us a random spirit guide and then we've got to go and visit them? Come on then. Wind? Water? Bubble guide. Oof, blimey. It's like it's like surprise priest.
A child of water, or so the weave shows.
Okay.
You appreciate the beauty and richness of life around you. You are confident in your ability to succeed.
I wouldn't say that
Seek
confident.
help when answers seem elusive. You must seek a water guide to accompany you.
Wow, that's like really vague, but yet incredibly accurate.
Pools he likes to inhabit. The mark you now bear in you will gain his attention. Be carrying the offering that most pleases his senses, and he should agree to accompany you in dream. There is only one such offering.
Wait, what?
Once you have succeeded, proceed to the memory chamber. Zanika will be waiting for you there. This cloth is now yours to keep. Do with it as you will.
So we need to make an offering to the water spirit. We're going to need to play that back almost straight away. But okay. Progress is being made. I think we're still in cutscene. Yeah. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. Right, okay. Quick reminder then. Oh. Oh, this wasn't recording. Wait, what's this? Huh? That's strange. Well, good thing we're recording it, right? Oh no, maybe we can have a reminder.
You must seek a water guide to accompany you.
Yes, we can visit the water
Go
spirits.
to the stone forest and seek him in the pools he likes to inhabit.
Fine.
The mark you now bear in you will gain his attention.
Okay.
Be carrying the offering that most pleases his senses, and he should agree to accompany you in dream.
Be carrying
There's
the
only one
offering.
such offering. Once you have succeeded, proceed to the memory chamber. Zanika will be waiting for you there.
Nope, still didn't get it. Replay.
You must seek a water guide to accompany you. Go to the stone forest and seek him in the pools he likes to inhabit. The mark you now bear in you will gain his attention. Be carrying the offering that most pleases his senses, and he should agree to accompany you in dream. There is only one such offering. Once you have succeeded, proceed to the memory chamber.
Fine. Be carrying the offering. Well, we have a memory amulet. Like, it's not really the kind of game where you pick up and carry anything, to be honest. But okay. Yeah, our canon ending was the one where he tosses the book and runs away. That's quite correct. It's not random, based on your actions. Oh, interesting. You get hidden points for doing different things which affect it. Water is the most common. The mask reminds me of a Stargate movie. Do you know what? It really does, actually. Yeah. Yeah, you got to do a speed run to get fire. Remember when this game used to be good? Oh, this game still is good, Everett. What? What? What nonsense is this? Okay, let's go visit our water spirit. So, we have got water spirit over here. So we go to the left first. Oh! Do we need to carry a bubble? We need to carry a bubble with us to the water spirit. Ha ha ha! Right. There we go. Where is he? No, it popped! Ah! Save, just you got a power outage, won't take your progress. It'll be alright, it'll be alright. If we get a power outage, then like we'll just end up I'll just replay where we got up to anyway. Yeah, exactly. It's only been a problem like once ever. Like we had, what was it? Yeah, I was playing, oh no, pop, right. I was playing Syberia. Have we got to move the hand slowly to avoid it popping, is it? Oh, well, he's not even there, is he? Wait, which way? Which way to the next water one? Like this? Ah, darn it. Right. The water spirit only exists in like one spot at a time. So... Is he up here? No, he's going to be at the other one then. Do you know what? Let's get the water spirit to the location that we want him to be, because they rotate round locations, don't they? So down here, there's a water spirit here. Oh, actually, yeah. Do you know what? No, let's go round the other way. And let's try and grab a bubble. So we know the water spirit's by that sluice. We can grab a bubble and get to there. I think. No, I've taken a wrong turn again. Right, we go down here, That's right, water spirit's not there. So we go down. We need this way here. We're not gonna cross the river. Yeah, we're gonna go down this way. Right, there's a fire spirit down this way, who we're not really gonna worry about because not our spirit guide. Hashtag not our spirit guide. There's the water spirit. And there's bubbles just over here. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Don't need you. Here we go. No, come on. There we go, right. And this is a pretty straight path here. There he is. I'm hoping the game will just... Yeah! Did that work? The bubble popped before he disappeared. Do I need to visit him in all three of his locations, I guess? Okay. So, let's go find the next one then. Okay, well he's there now, and there's bubbles up here. Oh, you think that did it? It only takes once. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, maybe we've got ourselves a spirit guide then. Zip. Or you had to click on the spirit. Maybe. I don't know. Like, he didn't disappear straight away, right? Well, we'll find out real quick if we go to the memory chamber and he's not there. Probably. Ah, okay, okay. No. There's some debate. I did it right, but it didn't work. Okay. Okay. Zip back then, zip back. Well, we know where the water spirit is. We've got bubbles here. The water spirit is just round this corner. Oh, no, too fast. Slowly. Bonk. Bonk. Oh man, we've got to turn like 90 degrees. No, hang on, wait. I think it's the next node, isn't it? Now we've got to turn like 90 degrees whilst holding this bubble. Ah! Did you click once the bubble cursor was on the spirit? No, I didn't. I didn't. Oh man. This is like super stressful. Okay, the next node. No, it's not close enough. Right, now I need to move it. Oh, what? Hang on, is it a time thing or is it a... No, it must be a steadiness thing. I think it's a steadiness thing, right? Oh, yeah. It must be a steadiness thing, because if you move it too quickly, it definitely pops. Must be like a smoothness thing. Go. Right, now it'll take control of me. Click. Yay! Spirit friend. Can it be called a puzzle? I would say this is a puzzle. I would say this puzzle. Queen Violet, her husband King James, and their daughter the goddess Aphrodite, three of my feline overlords, all approve of your stream. That means cats for the mentally drained. Oh, right, yeah, of course. Sure. Queen Violet, King James, Goddess Aphrodite. That is some pretty strong naming convention going on there. Okay, so we're done with that. In here, we've now got... Well, no, nothing. But hopefully we can now go to Dream. Now, is Dream another age? Because, like, I'm kind of... That so looks like a path in that direction, doesn't it? Your newest owner is His Royal Highness King Richard of the Lion's Fart, but his domain is the bedroom as Aphrodite's house beast. Oh dear.
Time seems to be against us.
Okay.
Fortunately, there is little I can say to prepare you for what you are about to experience.
I've experienced a lot by this point.
For everyone who travels there. But your guide will be waiting in his true form to meet you and will explain what you really need to know. Please, lie down. Normally I would remain until you return. But with everything that's happened today, I cannot.
You're a busy person,
So,
I understand.
should you decide to leave Dream without getting the answers you seek,
That is a
you
giant
have
rock.
to return to it later without help. In that case, just focus on the all-seeing eyes of the ancestors, and you should be able to travel there. Are you
Weird.
ready? Then gaze on the eyes high above you, and let your journey begin.
Best cutscene of the game. Windows Media Player visualizations is like, you know, that was peak 90s, you know. Oh, this is Peter Gabriel, is it? Right. This was the last thing I expected to have in a Myst game. Sort of sad, there's no Earth Spirit. Yeah, a little bit. But this is definitely like... This is definitely a bit different. Now this is weird, right? Because when we talk about Uru, and I'm really looking forward to Uru by this point, because everyone keeps saying, oh, you're going to give Uru a go. Or Uru, it's a bit different. Uru, it's pretty out there. And it's like, this is pretty out there. This is quite different. So, I'm like... In my head, Uru is now just like this totally unhinged fever dream that we're going to experience more than play. You can picture Catherine accidentally writing up a race that can link at will. Oh my god. That is an amazing premise. That is an amazing premise. Like, that would be such a good core idea for a Myst reboot. Like Myst, I guess it would be Myst 7 by that point. And just be like, the main antagonists of Myst 7 could be a race of people who literally can link whenever they want without books. And they come across the Denis, and it's like, you know, it would be a little bit like when Species 8472 just rock up in the Milky Way galaxy, and everyone's like, what? They're like interdimensional species and whatever. And it's like, yeah, so you could have these, you could have... Oh, I'll pause that thought in a minute.
You're here because you want to find the answer to something that troubles you. Why then, wouldn't dreams seem dark and mysterious at first?
Okay.
Do not be afraid. The fragrance of your offering still lingers. It pleases me. So, I shall light this darkness for you, and lead you to the ones you call the ancestors.
Aha. Oh, do you reckon we're going to meet no, Tiana?
Like yourself, he is but a traveler.
Probably not.
Here. And if his guide brings him close, you should touch him to experience as much of dream as you can. Dream is often visited by such creatures. Temporary inhabitants seeking the enlightenment they cannot find in their waking lives.
So we click this guy.
They do not have the wisdom to shape dream, as the ancestors do, but they can still learn much by seeing what possibilities exist here. Sometimes they come just to seek distraction.
I don't get what we're trying to do here. Okay. Oh, okay, we've got something going on there. This is so weird. Can we move? We can't move.
Come.
Okay.
I sense the arrival of one who does have the power to influence dream. How odd. She resembles an ancestor, but she is not yet one of them. Nor is she a traveler.
Yesha?
I sense no waking mind to return to. It's as if that connection has been severed prematurely. I do not understand how this is possible, but this is the one you seek.
Okay.
The ancestors approach. They will attempt to communicate with her. The ancestors are willing to shape dream for you, but they need your help. By brushing against each one, you can impart some of your own energy to it. This will place each ancestor in closer harmony with the others. When all are as one, the combined wisdom will reveal the answer you need. Go on, try it. I shall be silent until you succeed.
What? I don't even get what you're saying.
Frustrated, signal me by touching your amulet. I will then send you back to Syberia immediately, but without the answer you need.
Okay. Right. Okay. I think I kind of get what it is. We can't look around though without activating it. Oh, does it start us again? How did it reset us? How did we reset? Oh, blimey. You can literally just go all the way up and over. Oh, man. So we're not even... so keeping your orientation is going to be a bit tricky on this one. Okay, right. Let's just catch up on the chat very quickly. So, you wonder how much of the visual effects budget was taken up by this sequence. Wonder if anyone's actually coincidentally been high on narcotics as they played this part. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe. You think dream is metaphysical outside of ages since the memory amulet works in any age? You like this puzzle a lot. Moldy face lights out. Yeah, you spin around a bit as you look around. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's resetting for us. Okay, fine. So, yes, what was I saying? Yes, Myst IV. Right. The brilliant idea for Myst VII. The antagonist is an enemy, a little bit like Species 8472, that can link to different ages at will, and they could like look down on the Denis as being like, oh my god, you guys literally have to like write linking books to be able to link. That's just so ridiculous. And maybe they could be like, I don't know, space fascists or something. And you and Atris are kind of like, it would make a nice change from the antagonist just being like one of Atris' family members again, or someone that one of Atris' family has wronged directly. I think having like a larger existential threat would be pretty cool. If there was some way you had to like manipulate the writing of an age to prevent these people being able to link into it, or force them to have to like link to certain places within the age or something. I don't know. Random idea. Okay. Well, my friends, we're not going to be able to solve this puzzle today because it is 10 to the hour, so we are going to be saving up here, and we're going to be starting tomorrow's stream right away with multi-phase lights out. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye for now. For those of us on Twitch, thank you very much for coming along to the stream today. It's been great having you all here. It's been great fun chatting with all of you.